All right, another very good day. GreatStockPicks.com. Got a lot of we caught two bottoms today again and a top. I'll show you those in a minute, but before I do, I want to answer. I've copied and pasted here into WordPad because I didn't want the email addresses being exposed. But a couple emails that I got today, and I thought, you know what better way to answer them than just putting them in a video here real quick. So I'm going to address them, and then I'll send the links to the video to the email. It's just much easier to answer that way than typing. So this one, I've been watching your videos for a week or two. I've signed up for a few systems that have been poor. Did not even recover the cost of the systems. I've lost 4 times more in the trades than the cost of their programs. I know $4.99 is a reasonable price to pay for a lifetime membership, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can read it. Down 4,000. I sure would like to join, but I need someone to help me be a little successful. Please help me understand how you help a block of people with my same problem. If it takes too long to email, please call me after the market is closed. So let's just do it this way. We'll do it in the video. In a nutshell, and you've probably seen a lot of our videos, but in a nutshell, patience. You know, we teach people patience. We teach them to wait for the low risk setups. We don't just jump in anything. For example, Coach here. Again, I was going to go into these later, but maybe I'll just kind of quickly show you. We called Coach as a short of this candle right here. Okay. We're very patient. We wait for the setups that we know repeat themselves over and over. Now, if Coach didn't work, we would have shorted it here, and our line in the sand was right here, okay, just above it. Only 12 cents risk. We got a 50-something cent move from where we shorted it to where it went. Even better than that, Aeropostale today, we did it again. Teaching, using the parameters we teach, the setups we teach. We called it on a break of this high. We caught the within 5 minutes of the low of the day again on a long on Aeropostale right there with our stop right down here. That's a 15-cent risk, okay, and this thing ended up moving from here to here over $1 in our favor on 15 cents risk that never got hit. But we don't just say, hey, Coach, our Aeropostale's moving. Let's just buy it here. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We wait for the low-risk turns or potential turns. Again, if we bought it here, and it stopped us out here, that's 15 cents a share that we lose. So nothing works every time, but everything we do has to meet the parameters. So there's a lot of sitting and stalking, and everyone in the room is scanning, looking for these things that we teach, and we find them every day. Caught the bottom 5 minutes in NFX as well. Called NFX on a break. That's supposed to be a circle on a break of this candle's high right here, and that is supposed to be an arrow. So anyway, we called NFX right here, worst case stop right here. That was 27 cents risk, I think, and NFX never stops out and went up $1.45 from here to here without ever stopping out our 27 cents risk. So we're targeted, we're patient, we know what to look for. And, we don't take trades until the setups occur. So, we're doing really well during this low volume, boring, summer light volume trading where the setups are few and far between, but we're patient. Next week's earnings season starts, and I'm optimistic that we'll find, more nice setups there. But everything we teach is really defensive trading, okay? Protect the downside. When you start paying yourself, go to a break-even stop as quick as you can. I had 13 stocks I traded today, which is a lot for me. I had 1 flat and the other 12 were green, and that's the truth. Some of them were just slightly green, but because we might take a stock, it might move a little bit in my direction. I'll pay myself a little bit, and I'll move my stop to a break even. So several of those were just slightly green, okay. But it's because I teach people to play defense. That's so important. Put some money in your pocket, get to a break even stop. Every once in a while, you get an Aeropostale, in our chat room. Let me get my circle here. You get an Aeropostale where we catch the bottom 5 on a long, okay? Or you get a Coach where we catch within 5 minutes of the top on a short. And these end up being nice, they pay you nicely. And on the others that we don't catch the top or the bottom of the day, again, kill them quickly if they come back to your break-even stop. So that's what we teach, and it's a broken record in the chat room, but some people private message me and say, hey, keep drumming it in our heads. I love it. So it's defensive trading and a lot of patience. Let me go to the other question because I'm answering basically 2 emails here. And this is a great question and a valid argument, okay? Hey guys, your website still says sign up for a free weekly stock pick, but all I'm receiving is news of what happened yesterday. How about it? If you aren't keeping your word on this, how can I send you money for a membership? That's a great email and a great valid point. And I sent one out, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, maybe a couple months, saying, hey, I know there's no free picks going out right now, but that's in response to, okay, when the S&P, these are daily candles for the S&P. When the S&P does this, I can do better than that. I can use a line tool. When the S&P just sells off 10 days in a row, you go over daily charts at night, you're not going to find anything that's got a clean setup that's near a breakout or near a breakdown. Almost all your daily charts, you have this. There was a period where every week on a random day we would send out a free stock pick based on the chart. Charts are so messed up right now. This thing just wreaked havoc, if you will. This kind of move just wreaked havoc on all the daily charts. So until things stabilize, and maybe now with earnings season coming back, maybe I'll start to find some, hey, here's a potential breakout. But really, I'm starting each day, even for the members in our chat room, with maybe 1 or 2 stocks on watch from the nightly charts, but nothing clean enough that I can send out in a daily free weekly stock pick that is near a breakout or a breakdown. So what we're doing is we're starting the day with maybe a couple stocks that are interesting but not clean enough for me to send out in a mass email, hey, if XYZ gets to 1250, it's a buy. Charts are just too messed up right now. So honestly, I didn't mean to be deceiving by having the free weekly picks on there, and for a long time we sent them out every week religiously. But I just can't find anything with a clear cut, here's the trigger and here's the stop based on daily candles. So that's my best answer. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to seem deceitful on the website, and I'm confident that we'll be back to sending out free picks as soon as some of these charts clean themselves up. But things have just been too crazy, so we don't have it right now. What we're doing is we're opening the chat room every morning for our members, and we're building a list based on pre-market gappers, but I can't send that out in an email. And we're building a list as the day goes on when we spot things like that Coach or the Aeropostale chart. You understand? So that's the best we can do right now, and having a great time in chat finding these low-risk turns on an intraday basis. But I again, being redundant here, but I apologize. Don't have any charts that I just love right now based on daily candles. So we're having to do it on literally an hour-by-hour scenario as the day unfolds. It's a great way to trade if you can afford, the time in your life to join the chat room and, pop in there. And that's why we have the lifetime membership, because that way a lot of people have jobs. I get so many thank yous in chat every day. Hey, I love the lifetime deal because I can only pop in here when I get a day off work every now and then. But I get to pop in, and usually you hear people tell me that, hey, I made more money today than I did in my real job. So that's what the lifetime membership. I get a lot of emails saying, hey, you're an idiot. Lifetime memberships, that's a dumb pricing deal. And I understand that from a business perspective, it's probably not very smart. But it's because when I started trading, I tried out several chat rooms myself when I was just learning, and you'd see these prices $1,200 every quarter, and I would join the chat rooms and I wasn't making any money, and I'm thinking, oh my God, the quarter's almost up, another $1,200. So I vowed if I ever figured out the market to start my own service and make it working man friendly, if you will, and that's what I try to do. So because I get that most people can't stay home every day and trade, so that's what we do. We've created an environment where you can pop in when you can. Retired people, a couple days a week, pop in there, trade when they can. A construction guy, when it rains, he's in there, and he's always ranting and raving. He likes it much more than his real job. So that's what I've tried to do here. And again, apologize for the lack of free picks lately. But I think if you give the room a try for a month, we will apply the 1 month toward the lifetime. And I would say 95% of our members are former 1 month members that have upgraded to a lifetime membership. All right, so I'm going to quit babbling here. Have a great, not a holiday weekend, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys again on Monday.